YouTube, you guys know who it is. It's your boy, JUSTWILLIEB. Yeah. What are we talking about today? You know how we like to get down. Yeah, today's topic is going to be committee hearings. It's a hot topic. And who better to talk about it other than me? So with that, I pose the question. Is our current president mentally competent enough to run, let alone act and stand in current position? One of the biggest topics of this year was the government shutdown and how it was marginalized and progressively put off. And I'm happy to report that the government, the Senate, has finally settled on a 2024 fiscal year appropriations package. And it includes, a few things. I was looking for like the border crisis specifically and funding for Ukraine, but those things were not included as it relates to 2024. But on forward, things on that list, things that are included in the bill all include agriculture, rural development, Food and Drug Administration, science, energy development, urban development, and military construction. Yeah, there's like $4.9 billion here, $1.9 billion there. One of the biggest things that I did not see included in the bill was funding for education. Did anybody see the funding for education? Funding for education. Somebody get the funding for education. It's not in the bill, but I'm gonna take this for now. I'm gonna take it for now, and we're gonna work on more. And then I have a few questions about like urban development. I know that you guys said like mainly geared towards equal housing opportunity and like low income rental. What does that look like? What does that look like? And the Federal Drug Administration, that package, it didn't have any regulation on big pharmaceuticals and the price gouging that they're doing for prescriptions. If I recall in the presidential address, that was one of his talking points. So we have to get this bill back on the table because there's some things missing here that we need to discuss. But back to the topic at hand. Majore Taylor Greene wanted to throw out I would say a pretty negative remark as it relates to being in a Senate hearing and in a public place. This is a matter of serious discussion, and it's no place for personal attacks such as I was actually shocked. Well, not shocked. I take that back. I was not shocked. I was not shocked to see it, but I was actually proud to see Senator Jasmine Crockett kind of hold a vow of decorum and not even really engage in that exact type of minuscule way. But she got her lick back for sure. She got her lick back. I love how she looked back at Roskins like, somebody better put a motion on the floor and give me my time back because I'm going to get my lick back. Shout out to Jasmine, though. And ain't nothing wrong with a Butch body. I got a Butch body, baby. Shout out to the Butch bodies. I'm joking. Ooh, that's funny. So listen, over the weekend, there has been headlines making waves of bipartisan war in the Senate. And I just wanted to touch bases on it really quickly. So it was humorous to watch our elected officials kind of put on a public display of fill in the blank. I'm promoting freedom of speech, so I'll let you fill in the blank. But it's just troubling to watch people who are elected to do day-to-day tasks and things like funding Congress that took 6 months to be etched in stone. Things like that are finally happening. So let's talk, because there's a lot of things out there, and don't be distracted, because it's all a distraction. See, they're trying to distract. In an attempt to derail the judiciary hearing, Marjorie Taylor Greene throws this wild comment out on the floor about Senator Jasmine Crockett's physical appearance, saying something about like her eyelashes or like clogging her view or something like that. And it was completely abrasive. It was just a kid-like move to make. And these are people that we elect to hold public office. And at some point, we have to hold them accountable when they're not displaying the proper decorum, tact, and things needed to operate in that capacity. Because how does it look? That's the same thing that Donald Trump did. And that's my only issue. Well, one of my only issues is while we have the freedom of speech and you can say whatever you want to say, you're going to deal with the repercussions of that. And the offense level and how I choose to operate outside of that will be your repercussion, because you're not just going to be able to say anything. I don't go around saying anything. I could, but I don't, because I make a conscious effort not to. And so with that, I'm going to hold my public officials accountable for those actions. And you can't walk around saying wild things like that. And the way that Jasmine Crockett held her decorum, she held her tact, and she didn't kind of bite back in that same nasty tone, but she definitely got her lick back. And Chairman Raskins allowed her to kind of slide it in there, which I can appreciate but nonetheless, the Senate hearing, that is discouraging, as the future litigator myself and pursuing politics and planning to place myself in those rooms. I am looking at this and trying to decide, like, Bernard, what are you going to do in the event that somebody says something crazy? Not to be distracted. Don't be distracted. Stay focused. Because, I'm from Miami and we do things a little different down there. But outside of that, shout out to Jasmine Crockett for just keeping it clean and staying focused. Stay woke, y'all. Stay woke, yeah. Then Butch Body, she received 2 strike down warnings. 2! Dos, uno, dos. Strike down warnings. And at that particular point, she should have just been removed from the hearing and fined, because at some point it has to stop. She was using things like calm down. No, you calm down, Butch Body, Beach Blonde. You calm down. You can't do that. And then when you do that, don't be shocked and surprised when somebody meets your energy. Just kind of take it and go. Party people. That's it for today. Another one. Your boy JUSTWILLIEB signing off. Wait, I'm back. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the button.